All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. We're gonna do some different shit. Wait for y'all to pull up. As soon as y'all come back in, we're going to change the topic and speak on other shit. I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna sit here and wait for y'all to pull back in. And then we let. Okay, 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 okay. Y'all coming back or whatever. Y'all coming back. Okay. Oh, y'all made me feel good. All right, so my bad, y'all. I had to fry me some late night steak. All right, so look, we're gonna talk about something else. Somebody dropped something. What y'all want to talk about? Cause me, honestly, hold on, y'all. I'm fucking this shit up. Andrew, what happened? My chewing is annoying. Relationship. Okay. Give me a relationship question. Sonny, what you want to know about relationships? Big Cat, I don't even know. I gotta view the live later. I ain't feel like doing all of that because I wanted everybody to pull right back up. So I ain't even checked the live out yet. But I gotta check the live out later when I get off here. And then I don't know, but I had a couple people to chat. Oh God, I just almost choked. I got a couple people in the chat that was saying take it down, so I took it down, started it over. But Sonny, what you want to know about relationships is, girl, I am the queen of it. You know how many people I got calling my phone today? You know how many lives I changed? Uncle Ralph, what you want to talk about? Excuse me, y'all. You said, Uncle Ralph, you said, I don't know about dating. My fault, yeah, I had to turn my mic off because I almost really choked off this steak. That shit was juicy. The juicy just said squirt, squirt. But what you mean you don't know about dating? Or you saying, um, I don't know. Like, let's talk about dating. Oh wow, son, you was married? How long were you divorced for? Yeah, dating at this time sucks. Let me say something. That's why I say in relationships you go through things. It's natural, right? But me and Artist been together for 13 years, and I don't got plans on leaving. Oh damn, 2017. Like, I don't got plans on leaving him at all for nobody or for nothing. And relationships ain't perfect. You're gonna argue. You're gonna do what you do. But cheating, not happening. Be back, Jayla. No, Uncle Ralph. I was saying if you had anything you wanted to talk about. Oh, I understand that, Sonny. I was just saying. You said you were you said you wanted to talk about relationships. So I was trying to make a topic on relationships. And then you said relationships suck. So I said, yeah. Hell yeah. And yo, I've been watching videos of YouTube got every fucking thing. I've been watching videos of women having complications with their relationships, break up, find another man. Next thing you know, the bitch is dead. Mm-mm. I'm good. I'm good. I don't give a fuck what me and others go through. I'm good. Let's just say, God forbid, we went through something. Or we decided to break up. Nigga, I'm still not. Listen, I always told artists, if we was to ever break up, which I highly doubt, because we just too much alike. And I believe I know for a fact he's my soulmate. But, nigga, you gonna come and satisfy my sexual needs every time. But, if you decide to find you a girlfriend or have you a new girlfriend, that's when I'll stop it. Because I won't do nothing to nobody that I wouldn't want done to me. That's trying to saying, get the fuck out of here. You serious? And so you still look good. Fact. Facts, big cat. Ain't no letting up. I'm relationships. I'm seeing relationships, but nobody is asking a relationship question, so I can answer it. I'm ready. They, I'm waiting for the relationship question. Get, hit me with a question. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, y'all. I'm here. I'm sitting here eating this good old steak. Well, fucking it up. Nobody still ain't put in a relationship question. What we doing? I can't I can't talk about relationships if y'all not asking me a relationship question. You welcome, baby. If y'all not asking me a relationship questions, what's the youngest you will go for? I mean, I don't um that's hard. That's real hard because I don't think of stuff like that because I'm already in a relationship. Yo, this fucking steak really went down the wrong pipe. I gotta slow down. But um, if I wasn't in a relationship, I would say 36. I don't like young dudes. They're not on my level, especially in this era. Hell, fucking no. How long you think you should date before having sex? I ain't gonna lie to you. I honestly don't think it's a time frame. If you feel a connection and you feel the need to take it down, take it down. Life is life, and life is life right now. So listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, some people don't believe in some people don't think it's cool to have sex on the first date or the first night. You can't knock nobody. I think it's however you feel. Do you like A1 sauce and say, hell fucking yeah. But see, when I'm right now, I'm eating beef chuck steak. That's one of my other favorites. So I don't put A1 sauce on that one because I season the shit too well. So when I fry it, oh God, it's amazing. I don't want nothing on it. But on my ribeye, yes, definitely. All steak don't deserve A1. This ever is all screwed up. Honestly, that's a fact. Andrew, it's all screwed up. It's fucked up everywhere you go. You got fucking 14-year-olds and 13-year-olds with guns. Like, make it make sense. Where the fuck is your parents? How? And what they doing for a living? Sonny said, I'm down. Just can't look at her. I feel you, girl. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Right now, I ain't looking at her. I done did my hair. I do hair. I done did my hair, but I just got this thing where people already going to his Instagram, taking up my old pictures. So he don't want me to show my face because he feel like niggas gonna snap pictures of it. And I said, listen, I don't give a fuck because I am who the fuck I am. And to me, I'm beautiful. And to you, I'm beautiful. And to a whole bunch of other people, I'm beautiful. Fuck how people feel. But, I gotta respect the hobby. What you mean? What y'all think happened, Jayla? Well, what? What's something that you do for yourself to be happy? For example, Nelson. Honestly, Sonny, I don't do nothing for myself. I work and live for my kids. I don't do anything for myself, but my petties is a must. I don't get my nails done no more because I got to do my daughter's hair and my hair, and sometimes others. But you hit it right on the spot. The feet, that's a must. That's about the only thing I do for myself. But other than that, anything else, I don't do shit for myself. I give everything to my kids. A lot of people be like, "Tell you gotta stop doing that," and they got enough. They good. And every time I get up and say, you know what, I'm gonna go treat myself. I go shopping and say, I'm in a kids store. And I honestly love it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't go nowhere, so it's cool with me. Thank you, Sonny. We are definitely all different. You don't think it's that crazy? Uncle Ralph, are you in New York? Cause it's wicked. Fuck crazy. This generation, Jayla, this generation, yo, they're so horrible. I hate. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm fucking sick up, and I'm not even supposed to be eating after 12. This generation ain't so horrible. Sometimes I don't even want to talk about them. But what I will say is, it's not all kids. But the issue I have is the boys. They want to shoot up everything. They bringing fucking guns to school. They bringing fucking knives to school. They stab. Yo, I just watched the news and like, it was a school out here in Queens. I forgot where at. I forgot where at. And three fucking kids got stabbed the fuck up in school. Like what? Make that make sense. So I be worried. I be telling my son, bring your ass straight home from school. And he don't even care. He be like, Mom, I'm already doing that. I used to be one of them, so I understand them. Uncle Ralph, shit. Right, Andrew. Right, but Uncle Ralph, that's understandable. But since you used to be one of them and you understand them, it should be easy for you to, you know what I'm saying? At least try, because nowadays you can't talk sense to these kids. You can't. Mm-mm. But one thing about me, I will never stop trying. I will never stop trying because sometimes it takes you to have to say something a million times to get in somebody's ear. And as long as it made it through their ear and you see a difference, that should make you happy. They don't have no remorse, no empathy for the world. They don't. And you know what? A lot of people, I seen a lot of people blame, yo, let me say something. I seen a lot of people blame parents. And don't get me wrong, some of them parents are to be to blame, but not all. Because I was a strict parent with my son. I used to fuck him up. He couldn't do nothing after school. You get out of school, you get your ass on that bus, and you come straight the fuck home. You gonna play where I can see you. And I was strict, and it was to the point where my son didn't care about being outside. And then, as he got older and shit, I was like, yo, go outside, do something. All he wanted to do was make money. At like 11 years old, my son used to go to the fucking supermarkets. This one back in the days when packing was still going on. My son used to go in the supermarkets and pack fucking bags and come home with like over, it depends on his days, but each day was over $100. Sometimes over $200 a day. And then boom, he just went to the fucking streets. He went to the fucking street. See, Uncle Robin, see, there you go. You was one of them, and now you can talk to them because you been, yo, don't y'all hate when you trying to talk to kids because they swear to God, we wasn't doing what they was doing? Like, time just repeats itself, little fella. I can tell you what you about to do before you even do it. I can tell you how you thinking before you even let it out. But they don't realize that. They quick to be like, oh, nah, y'all don't know. Y'all know. Nigga, we know, and then some. Facts, Jayla. But one thing I will say is, let me say something. Growing up as a kid, right? A lot of my friends would go home every single day to be alone. But it's just why they all adapted to my mom. and I never understood it. But so one day I found out that they were going home alone. Like I was always comfortable with it myself, so my friends would be like, "Oh, say come over." No, y'all come to my house. And parents don't see that. Parents be thinking they gotta work all these long late hours, not only for the bills, but to put good clothing and put good sneakers on. I heard a kid before tell their motherfucking mother, "I don't care about none of that. I need your love." And guess what that motherfucking parent did? Continues to work. Yeah, it was, Jayla. It was. And at first I never understood it because, like I said, my mom used to curse anybody out. Because she was always drunk. And they loved it, that shit, because they seen her heart was still pure. My friends was able to get anything from my mother. Anything. Love is literally everything. And you know what? People be like, how you can love somebody you don't know? Bitch, what? I smack the shit out you. Love is fucking pure. And another thing, love is happiness. Love is amazing. I tell motherfuckers how you can find it in your heart to love a fucking cat or a fucking dog, but you can't find it in your heart to love a fucking next human being like you. Make it make sense. But let me tell y'all, we love you more, J-Lo. Let me tell y'all, right now, these kids, that's what they need. Love. Because let me tell you, my oldest, he became a street kid, but anything I say to him, that should go in one ear and stay in both, if it makes sense. So I never really worry because I know he's so fucking smart. Because from young, I've been putting everything in his head how to do the streets. You gotta prepare your kids because you never know how your kid gonna grow up. And when I seen the route my kid was going, I said, you know what? Sometimes you gotta let them learn for themselves. But while he's learning on his own, I'm gonna give him the ropes, and that's what me and artists do. Give him the ropes. Real shit. But I find it weird. I see a lot of people, like some people be like, oh, you know what I hate? Some people be like, oh, you think you too good, or you think you better than because I didn't experience a lot of stuff that other people have, but it's nothing personal because I did. Like when I go to my friend's house or my godmother, they were different from my mom. They whooped ass. So I got my ass beat, just not from my mom. And I was always that friend that, like, people look at me like, oh, that bitch got 7 kids, or she was a hoe. Mm-mm. No, hoe was never me. I was just the type of parent, I was the type of person is, I knew what I got into. See, one thing about bitches, they want to have unprotected sex, knowing it could possibly get you pregnant, and then the moment they get pregnant, they want to run straight to the abortion clinic. Honey, let me tell you something. As long as I was able to get pregnant, I was keeping my kids because it's females out here that can't even have fucking babies. Babies are blessings, okay? Facts, Jayla, holla at me. Babies are motherfucking blessings. Let me tell you something. And I didn't give a fuck when nobody had to say. Because each motherfucking kid I had was very well taken care of, still to this day. My fucking 23-year-old still gets taken care of. I just hit him off with some shit the day before he left. He like, Ma, we just for hold it down and be safe, but stay dangerous. That's my slogan for my son. Be safe, but stay dangerous, meaning be safe, but if you gotta hold it down, my boy. Period. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say about me. Don't play with my kids. I become a whole different person. But let's get back to Queen Jayla. Cause she about to be active. She finally did it, y'all. Salute to Queen fucking Jayla. She did her motherfucking thing. Jayla, we gotta collab. We gotta collab. Salute to you, Queen. You fucking amazing. I just want you to know that, and I know I'm gonna forever keep reminding you of that. And that's real shit. Yo, Jayla, I'm telling you, it's not easy, but it's easy. It's not easy, but it's easy. Like, yo, I see people with 2 kids or 1 kid and be like, yo, oh my God, I can't do this. And I be looking at them like, bitch, what? I got 7. But I had to realize, I had to learn that everybody deal with shit different. And that's real shit. Okay, I accept your apology, but don't troll again in my fucking chat. 16 inches. Facts, Jayla, we gonna continue to be amazing. Cause let me tell you something. When you turn around and you click on YouTube, what you get? Everybody just fucking beefing. It's like, goddamn. Then you getting mixed signals. Like, okay, 1 minute they beefing, 1 minute it's like, oh, I was only doing that. No, I was taking that person. I don't got time for that. Mm-mm. I want content. I don't want people to feel like every time they see Tizzle Tay going live, is, oh, we in there because, it's about to let off. No, it's not about to let off. This is not what I'm here for. I put it up there. You see it? You don't see it? I put it up there on the thing. But listen, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. My 5 subscribers was my same 5 subscribers my 5 people in the chat was my same 5 people that was in the last chat that before I had to drop. And I just want to say I appreciate y'all. As soon as Jayla showed me how to do the mods on StreamYard, I got y'all. And y'all literally here rock with me. Smacking and all. Smacking on the steak and all. We got way more off to offer. We didn't cuss nobody on this live yet. Facts. That's a fact. And I'm not. I feel the same way, 16 inches. I don't know how I'm the only one that can see, but they can't. Yo, Jayla, I swear to fucking God, I was saying this the other day. That's why when I first started the live and I seen it was 2 people in there from Atlanta, I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm not about to stay here and wait for 5 people to come in. I'm gonna start my live because whoever my 2 viewers are, I fuck with y'all, I respect y'all, and we finna talk. See, one thing about me when I go live, I don't like I said, Queen, you know, the live was actually a mistake. But when I seen y'all in the chat, I was like, nah, I can't just, you know what I'm saying? I can't just cancel this live. I ain't have nothing to talk about. But fuck it, I'm gonna go live. And we gonna talk. We gonna find something to talk about. Nigga said that name is definitely crazy, but salute that. Right. So That's why sometimes I be like, listen, if y'all want to talk about something, write that shit in the chat or pull the fuck up. I'll drop the link. Whoever want to pull up, y'all got something to talk about. What? We lit. And I gotta work tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I get up early tomorrow. I was actually supposed to be at a fucking party. Um, and I'm just not for the crowd, y'all. I'm just not for the crowd. Sometimes, but you know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take a break from the state because it's fucking my talking up. But yeah, I decided to stay home with my kids. That's another thing. I don't do nothing, y'all. I go to work, come home, go to my doctor's appointment, take my kids to their doctor's appointment, go food shopping, go shopping for the kids, whatever it is I need to do. That's what it is, and then I'm back home. I don't club. I don't do none of that. For what? We define how to figure out that motivated thing. Yes, definitely, because I was under the impression. But see, like I told you, sis, my laptop is broke due to my fucking kids. So I'm not running to get me another one. And you don't even want to know why I'm not running to get me another one because I can't. It's really hard for me to say no to my kids. So when they be like, "Oh my, can I use a laptop?" My soft ass gonna be like, "Go ahead and don't break it." Feel me? Yo, and Queen, I gotta get banger, right? You know I be hooking that steak up. Queen, I gotta get that motherfucking chair you got. Hold on. I gotta get that chair you got, that little roller chair shit. I was telling artists, I was like, yo, we should have saw Jayla set up when she went live on Instagram before her video. That shit inspired me because every time I had yo, I bought so many fucking backdrops, but like Big Cat was saying, I had social anxiety. Like I didn't feel like I'm easier to talk with people in front of me. So he would take my fucking backdrops. Like, all right, well I'm a YouTuber. You ain't using it, I'm using it. So now I gotta start all over. It's the three W. What three W's? Come on, y'all. We got 6 people in the chat. Run it up. Let's talk. Give me some questions, or tell me to drop the link, and y'all get up on the platform and y'all ask the questions. I didn't appreciate that stalker accusation either. I was just playing around in the chat. Please don't accuse innocent people. I mean, you gotta understand 16 inches. You come in asking people if they want to be sugar mama, sugar babies, and this and the third. Not everybody is okay with that. Not everybody is okay with that. So the same way you didn't appreciate the stalker accusation, my queens didn't appreciate you coming in here playing around since you said you was playing, talking about sugar mamas and your wife just passing 2 months ago. So you gotta understand that. I got you, queen. I'm doing it now. Look at you. You mad thirsty for my steak. Get out of here. I know. I do what I do. It's not yours. Who violated? Yo, Jayla, I remember when it was a fucking time when I couldn't. I thought I would never be able to quit weed. Like weed was my safe zone. It was my nigga. Fuck with anybody saying I ain't give a fuck about nothing. I was just getting high as hell. But I'm a good. I'm like, let's see. I say a good 12 years clean. I know it's over 10 years. Hey,
Hey,
Queen.
what's up? I'm back, sis. Nah, this is a good live. This definitely is a good live. And you see, it's 7 people in the building. Since it's 2 o'clock in the morning, that's a good thing.
Well, now it's 4. They dropped.
Four
But we don't
people
care.
coming. Right, that's a fact, girl. It don't matter as long as we, politicking and we getting the gospel out. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, not to dumb, myself down, but I've been in the sector for 2 years, and to
Hmm.
a lot of people came to see, if I was going to curse somebody out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Queen, you doing good right now. The fact that you could hold a platform, a conversation. A lot of these people, YouTube is not for everybody, girl. A lot of people just don't have it, you know?
It's not. And yo, sis, I, at first, like I was, remember I told you, I was like, I didn't think I could do it because every time I went up on live, Taylor, could you put them sausages in the fridge for me? Every time I went up on live, I fucking seen everybody just going at one another. And it's like, damn, we already got this going on in the streets.
Thank you.
YouTube should be a safe spot for people. Like, we can just talk about any fucking thing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
who wants to say, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm about to take a little break off of YouTube and not off my platform. I mean, like, from pulling up to everybody else's platform and just
Mhm.
doing my own thing on mine.
Right.
Because I can't do the beefing all the time.
I know
But
what
to,
you mean.
but to each his own. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes
Yeah,
it's like it's but so much you can say to the same person over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
and to the same people, right? You are fat, and I know that's. I know you're not trying to say fuck nobody.
I'm
But I think
definitely not.
right. What you trying to say is you about to invest in yourself as you should. Everybody had to do it. We gotta invest in ourselves, and I feel like once I get established, then I could go ahead and get on other people platforms and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yo, yo, sis, you know how big YouTube the fuck is. Yo, let me tell you something. One
mhm,
day, the other day actually, I was like, let me try other shit out because you know when you go on YouTube, you scrolling, you see other shit,
yeah.
and it was like, yo, it's so many fucking platforms out there with amazing fucking content.
Thank you. Yeah.
Amazing fucking content. I mean, amazing. Talking about what's going on in the world right now. I hate a distraction. I hate a fucking distraction. I hate naive people. And the reason
Yeah.
why I say that is because, like, if you can, it's so much shit going on in the world right now. Why beef?
Right. And this ain't even beef, sis. We know what beef. This ain't beef. This is just little 13th grade type shit. This ain't
I
about
feel you,
nothing.
Sonny.
Right.
Right? But for some people like me, I want to hear content.
Right.
But I want to
Right.
be But I want to be loyal at the same time. You feel me? I am gonna continue to be loyal to who I'm rolling with, but at the same time, it's like, oh, come on, I want to hear content.
Right.
Even if we ain't got none, nigga, we gon' fucking sit in that motherfucking chat and find something. The
And find
fuck?
something. Yeah.
Seriously, because even if we could just all come together, everybody could just talk about their own memories or, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, what they went through in life. But the shit that's so crazy is crazy. What's so sad is the negative get more played than the positive, and
It
that's
does.
fucked up. And sometimes that can draw people down. That can make
Yeah.
people be like, you know what, I just can't do this because I'm just not. That's just not me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
But
know
then
what
you
you
gotta
mean.
talk to yourself and be like, bitch, so what? Just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, you gonna have all the amount of motherfucking people you need.
That's right.
And that's real
You gonna
fucking
touch
shit.
certain
I just,
people.
huh?
You gonna touch certain. You gonna touch certain people. You
Certain
know what I'm saying?
people.
We
Exactly.
we get caught up on this sector and think and salute to the sector, but we think this is the only thing that exists. Nah, YouTube is huge.
It's fucking huge, and I just realized that. And then, I be looking at so much fucking shit. Yo,
Hmm.
it be, yo, the prank videos on YouTube and shit.
I love that girl.
Yo, I
With
be
the
in
tag
here in
on, yeah.
fucking knots. Yo,
Hmm.
sis, let me tell you what happened one time, right? So one time, I come home from work, Artist sitting on the couch, right? He had just got finished from doing. No, I'm lying. This is one of the days I came home from work, and Artist was sitting here. He came in, and I was playing my gospel, and he got on
Hmm.
live because when I play gospel, that shit hit him, and he go live, and he was talking to everybody, right? As soon as it went off, right, we were sitting here together, and he was just chilling, but I started acting funny. I started acting weird on purpose, right?
Hmm.
So I just gets up and walk away, right?
Sis said on purpose.
On
Hmm.
purpose. I got
Right.
up and I walked away. He was like, "Why you? You ain't leaving me. You better bring your ass back on this couch." I was like, "Listen, bye," with a fake
Hmm.
attitude, right? So I go in
Hmm.
my room, I sit on my bed, and I text his phone. I text his phone on purpose, and I was like, "Yo, yeah, I just moved from the bum ass nigga. Like, when you text me, I couldn't text you back because I was right next to him. Whatever, whatever, whatever. So now, so so now, so now,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like, but you know, I fucks with you or whatever. Like, I'm in a different room now. We could speak. But if
Hmm.
I don't respond, you know, that mean he came back in. This is what I text to artist phone. So now I'm sitting in there. Now I'm sitting on my bed after I sent that message. He didn't
Hmm.
see it because he was doing whatever he was doing in the living room. So I was like, damn, I'm like, yo, this nigga taking too long or whatever. So, because I
Hmm.
got my phone on record,
Hmm.
waiting for him to come in, cursing me the fuck out. So
Right.
he came in the room like twice, phone on record. He still don't know what's going on. So finally, he go to the bathroom. That nigga was like, yo, Tizzle, Tizzle. I'm like, yeah, babe. He's like, who the fuck you texting? I'm like, what are you talking about? I ain't texting nobody. Like, you in the bathroom, I'm in the room. How you gonna ask me a question on who I'm texting? He was like, yo, don't play with me. Who the fuck was you text? As a matter of fact, who the fuck you thought you was texting? I said, I didn't think I was texting no fuck about it because I ain't do shit. Long story
Hmm.
short, he got so serious to the point where I had to be like, babe, relax. It's a fucking prank. Look at the video. I'm like, yo, I swear to God, I'm like, yo, relax. It's a fucking prank. Look at the video. He still wasn't believing me. I had to show him the video. He heard me talking like, look, yeah, so I pranked him. I said on the camera what I did. And I was saying, I'm waiting for him to come in and curse me out. Right? So, boom. I didn't share it because what I realized was my camera wasn't completely how it should have been because my dumb ass was trying to hide the shit. So you ain't
Hmm.
really see nothing or hear it because you know when you cover it, the mic is like mad low. I'm like, fuck. But yo, that would have been a fucking perfect ass prank. So boom.
Hmm.
A couple days later, me and him sitting on the couch again in our same spots, right? We talking. He was just doing a live, but I seen him put his phone up and press on something, but I'm thinking he about to go live. So we talking, right? The nigga go, oh shit. Something just felt like it just turned in my stomach.
Hmm.
So I'm like, you okay, babe?
Uh-huh.
He like, nah, yeah, I'm okay, I'm good right now. Next thing you know, he started screaming, ah, ah, holding his stomach. I mean, bitch, he twisted and turned on the couch like, and he knows me. I'm very paranoid because of my anxiety. So
Right.
I jump up, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, babe, what's going on? What happened? What's going on?
Mm.
He like, call the ambulance. Please help me. Please, I hurt. It hurts so bad. And I'm just paranoid. So now I'm trying to make sure he's good. And I'm screaming out to my kids because they all got phones. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Baby, what's wrong? Baby, what's wrong? What's going on? That nigga jumped up, cracking the fuck up to her. Pranked you. You like
Mm.
pranking niggas, right? Mind you, I'm shaking. Queen. I'm fucking shaking because my anxiety is up the fucking roof. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? And then
I can imagine.
and he drinks. So that was like the perfect fucking prank.
Hmm.
But guess what? It backfired on the nigga because he thought he was live the whole motherfucking time. So after he pranked me, he went to the phone. He was like, yeah, I pranked my wife. I got a good, this and a third, yada, 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 yada. He looked, bitch, he ain't even press record. Bitch, he ain't even press
Yeah.
record. This nigga did all that. It didn't record nothing, not one fucking thing. He like, all I hear is you serious? I'm like, what happened? He was like, yo, none of this shit recorded. I go to press N and it said record. I was dying. I
Oh
said, that's what the
man,
fuck you get. But
I
shit
could
like
see them
that,
doing it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because back then on his channel, we used to do
Mhm.
mukbangs. He used to do shit with the kids. And the next thing you know, he started with this, you know, back and forth shit. So,
Mhm.
I'm like, fuck that. I ain't gonna knock you for what you want to do on YouTube. But I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do on YouTube. And I just want to be in a great sector,
Mhm.
positive fucking vibes only. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Cause me, I'm a very happy person, even when I'm not happy. So I just want to be happy. I love love. I
Yeah.
love spreading love. I love giving love. I love feeling love. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what I want. So that's why I came up here. Like, actually, what really encouraged me was when I felt the need to have to come up here and defend my husband from
Mhm.
raggedy bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
I said, no, Tay, no, no, just do your thing. Like my husband always tell me, like, yo, Queen, you'll be surprised how many people call my phone within a day. How many people come running to me within a day at work, and so it's like I'm never, I'm
There's
never
not a
relaxed.
change.
I'm never in a mode that I feel like I need to be in because I'm always that go-to person to everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm
Mhm.
always that go-to person. Like my phone ring 1,000 times a day. If I don't answer it, I get crazy text messages. Oh, I know you see me fucking calling you. I'm going through something right now, and this and the third. Listen, you're being selfish. I work. I
Right.
can't just answer the phone at all times. You know what I'm saying? But I will text you like, yo, I understand. You know I'm here. As soon as I get off of work, or even when I go on a break, when I decide to take my break, I will contact you back. But it's crazy. I got so many people, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Right. But it
I
gets
love it.
overwhelming at times.
It gets overwhelming at times because it's like sometimes I can't find time for myself.
Right. I know what you mean. And we need time for ourselves. This is a good piece right here. We
Yeah.
definitely, yeah,
Yeah, and that's another reason why I wanted to do my channel because I want people to know, like, you could anytime you feel away, or anytime you feel you need a word, or anytime we could do prayer, we could do
yeah.
whatever it is that anybody that pull up need, and
Hmm.
that's what I want, that positive fucking vibe.
Right.
It's got to be positive somewhere, with the ladies because I've seen a lot of positive content coming from men, but I still haven't, like I said, I haven't finished exploring YouTube, but I still haven't seen every female in the sector are like messy as fuck. And I don't want us
Right.
to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad that I have the crowd that I have. I have the queens that I have in my corner because
Amen.
we
Amen.
about what we about.
Right. Right.
We about
It's
what we
hey,
about.
mhm. And we gonna have fun. We gonna talk our shit, but that shit is just not a good feeling. And when I mean that, it's just going after, people and then you don't know how people is gonna respond to you. I felt that shit the other day. That's not what I'm trying to come on here and do. I think this is our outlet. This is our relaxed time where we could just, be ourselves and let it out, and you know what I'm saying, like
and,
kind
and,
of
and and feel fucking free.
exactly,
Feel
exactly,
fucking free.
right.
The world is so crazy
I'm
to the
not
point
willing.
where
God,
the world is so crazy to the point where everybody feel like, I ain't even gonna say everybody. A lot of people feel like they can't be themselves, or they can't pull up
thank
and
you.
they can't pull up and be themselves, talk about shit that's eating them up inside because
Right.
they feel weak.
Yep.
They feel
And
weak.
mhm,
But what they don't realize is this is just how I feel.
mhm.
To me, weak is when you think if you speak how you feel, you're gonna be looked at a certain kind of way. To me, that's weak. To me, weak
Yep.
is when you feel like you can't be yourself because you worrying about what other motherfuckers got to say about you.
That's
That's
true. That's a
motherfucking
fact.
weak, queen. Real shit to
Yep.
me.
Hmm.
To me. And one thing artists love about me is I don't give a flying fuck. Yo, queen, let me tell you something. I feel
Hmm.
like you are going to be judged. Right. And that's how they feel. But when what they need to understand is motherfuckers gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or motherfucking
Oh,
bad.
bad. That's a fact, girl.
Period.
Yes. Yep.
Period. And I believe in the fact that if your name is just everywhere, or if, I don't give a fuck if it's in one person's mouth, you're doing something fucking right.
Right. And you got people who don't like that. It don't make them feel good that someone else is getting recognition. And I recognize people, so I don't have that feeling that a lot of these women. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's not the women ain't shit or whatever. They been through some shit, but they not willing to do the treatment. They not willing to do the work. You see how you said how you went and did whatever you had to do to get your son back in your custody. Bitches is not. They just rather settle for whatever everybody else is saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and then you got some females that's happy because they feel
Hmm.
like, oh, that's less money I gotta spend, and it's like, what? Like,
And
yo, Queen, I've literally heard women, I hear women complaining about what they gotta do and the shit they gotta get and everything with one kid.
right,
And sometimes I be feeling like, well, goddamn, nigga, I got seven, and I'm not gonna say it's always easy go lucky, but it's easy when you know what to do.
right, right.
And what I mean by knowing what to do, I mean like I will sit my kid down and let my kids know, listen, next week I got y'all. I know I promised y'all something this week, but an unexpected bill came, and let me tell you something. I'm one of them bitches that I'm not going into my motherfucking savings for not a damn thing, not especially not a fucking toy.
I know that's right.
Real shit. I had to pause on that one. Cause, honey, listen,
But
life is
say,
life right now.
right,
And
you
then,
see how, go ahead, Zach.
no, go ahead, Queen.
Even how you just said you had a savings. You know how long, and I'm still struggling to save. Like we need women. It's a lot of women that don't know how to save.
And
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. Cause I
Yep.
was one of them. I'm
Hmm.
just learning how to do that about a year ago. Because let me tell you something. I was the type of bitch that if what you got it, you got it. I had no savings. I had nothing. It was to a point where my brother used to always tell me, my brother is my go-to. Him and artists, they're my
Hmm.
go-to. So like, if like with kids, this may not be all the time, but sometimes there are emergencies. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Hmm.
And I was never prepared for it.
Hmm.
Cause I was the one when I get paid, when I got this is before I'm where I'm at now.
Hmm.
I was living check to check. And I
Check
was
the check,
doing
girl. Yeah.
that. Get what I'm saying? I was paying bills.
Yeah.
I was doing this and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't care to save money because this is what my kids wanted.
Right.
But then I had
Right.
to learn. Let me tell you something. Yo, I see females, listen, I see females, Queen, that will, when school start, I used to be one of them. So that's why I'm
Mhm.
able to speak on it now. When school
Mhm.
start, you go run and get your kids the newest motherfucking Jordans and the newest motherfucking phone posits and everything. And I
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
tell you something. When you take your motherfucking kids shopping for when you take your kids shoe shopping for school,
Mhm.
you'll be surprised what the fuck they'll pick out. One day, I just said it. One day, it was just, I don't know what made me do it, but one day I was like,
Mhm.
you know what? Let me I want to take my kids to pick out their own sneakers, and I want to see if they would go after the newest Jordans and the newest this, like I
Mhm.
would.
Mhm.
It's sure the fuck enough they did not.
Mhm. Girl, they wanted them sneakers that light up,
That light
girl.
up. Yes, I
Yep.
was just about to say
Yep.
it. They wanted the motherfucking sneakers that light up, and me as a parent, I used to be like, if you don't put them shits the fuck back. But then I had
Okay,
to
right.
realize this is their life. This is what they want.
Mhm.
See, when I
That's
see
shit
kids,
that we want them to have. Yep.
right, it is all because of being judgmental. It's
Mhm.
meaning other people judging or other kids or. Let me tell you something. I had to learn it. It's too many of y'all motherfuckers right now. I be goddamn if each and every last one of y'all think y'all finna get a pair of Jordans for school. Even if I got the money, I'm not doing it
Right.
because
You
that's not
know,
what they want.
sis,
I
that's
want
the Q1000 for you. When we was growing, little Jordans was a little $20, maybe $100. Them bitches is $400, $500 now, depending the size, the addition, and that shit look like the same shit we already had. Don't you wish we would have just saved our
yo
Jordans for the
yo
kids?
every fucking not yo Queen. You know how many every time I see the Jordans drop, I be like, oh shit, I had them shits when I was little.
Facts.
Yo, let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
something. Artists be getting mad at me because he be buying me sneakers for $400 or $500, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that.
Sis, well, I
But
don't
then
think that's your thing. Like I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you know how we all have our little things. I
right,
think you probably rather have your money saved or do, be into whatever. Yeah, which is good.
right, and you know why I'm like that? I'm like that because I once was a materialistic person.
Me
I
too.
had to have the newest sneakers. I had to have the designer clothes and all of this shit. That's how I was. But what
Yeah.
I realized, I was like that, and I didn't have love.
Mm.
And I'm not talking
Mm.
about from my parent. I'm talking
Mm.
about I was dating people for what they can do for me, and because they had all this money and anything I wanted, I was able to get. But when I found love, which was
Mm.
artists, girl, all that shit went out the window. So now when he go about, cause he still somewhat have it in his mind of the person that I was when he first met me. I was a fucking go getter. Like nigga, listen, I was a fucking go getter, and he seen that in me, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he had to get me the finest thing and the latest things, and I had the time like, listen, baby boy, I love the shit out of you. You not one of them. You
Mm.
are not one of them. I would never do that to you. I would never make you feel like this is what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, we equal.
Yeah.
I had to learn
Wow.
that. And then at the same time, I still wasn't saving no money. I still wasn't doing nothing. I was just like whatever everybody wanted and needed, I was just dishing it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a fact, Sonny. Certain Jordans hurt my feet too. And like I got a whole mob of sneakers that artists paid for, and it was like $400, $500, and he get mad. I'm not an outsider. I go to work and I come home. Oh,
Right.
you
I
got
got
all
that
these
shit.
fucking sneakers. I spent all this money on these sneakers for you. You don't even wear them. One thing about me, I'm the type of bitch. When I get shit, I set it up in my closet. Cause when it's
Mm.
time to show the fuck out, I'ma definitely show the fuck out.
You'll have something to show out with. Right.
Right. Everybody don't gotta know what you have.
Right. Shit, I like
Everybody,
crop.
girl, oh my god, I wear my motherfucking Crocs to work every
Everywhere. Yeah.
motherfucking day. You hear
Them
me? Those
sneakers shit.
are yo.
Mm. Them shits hurt your feet. They're not good for your feet. My podiatrist said we should wear New Balance, and I forgot what's the other brand, but them shits is flat. They not good for our feet.
What the
All
Jordan ones, right?
Yeah, all them shits. That
Yes,
shit
the
is not
Jordan ones
good.
is very flat. The
Hmm.
Jordans period is very flat. I haven't
Hmm.
had a new I haven't had a pair of New Balance in years. But I do get my son's New Balance. I just bought my son well, I didn't buy him artists. My husband just bought my 15-year-old a fucking there's some New Balance that dropped. They all white and the Z is black. Fire.
Right, the Z looks different now on them because the kids are wearing. Apparently, New Balance is back in in style like that, like that. I bought me a $15 pair of sneakers from Bosco's the other day. I love them. They
Yeah,
comfortable.
girl, let me tell you
And shit
something.
like that. Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you something. It's like when you get older, you start realizing, like,
Hmm.
listen, and then, shit is getting up there now. Shit is getting up there now. So, yo, back in the days, we would not have done that.
Hell no.
Because
Mm-mm.
as fucking kids, we didn't want nobody to be like, oh, you got on a. No. Mm-mm.
Right.
Now, I wish a bitch or a nigga would. Bitch, because you can talk all you
Right.
want, but my feet comfortable.
Comfortable. And I tell you where I got them from, so you could go get you a pair too.
That's on the straight
I,
up. And why the fuck is it that you got corns and I don't?
right. Right, yeah, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing, but that's why how all the other minorities they save their money
Facts,
because they
honey.
not buying it. We the only people who don't own shit, but we customers, we consumers. We go buy that shit up.
Yeah, and
When
that's
we die,
crazy. Yo,
yeah.
let me tell you my new motive. Tell me if you think it's lit or not, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
trying to open up another store, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this time, I want to be in it with just me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because I do hair, and like everybody at my job, everybody be like, "Yo, you need to start back doing hair." But I never got the time because I always got to be at the restaurant, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I got people, I talks, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to, expand. I'm about to do something different." I got people saying do hair. I got people saying open up a food truck because my food is bomb. And then I
Mm-hmm.
got people saying, "Oh, you got your kids are older now. You can have open up a daycare. And your kids could be instead of you hiring other people that you don't know as your workers, you could put your kids on a payroll,
Right.
and they could be your workers, right?"
Yeah.
So boom, let me tell you what I came up with. So I'm in the process now of finding a nice size um spot to rent, right? But listen to my goal though. Tell me if this shit not lit.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanna do it's gonna call it's gonna be called the hair spa, right?
Right.
But you know how many times people, including myself, couldn't they had to keep postponing themselves getting their hair done because they had no babysitters or nothing, right?
Right.
So I wanna have a hair spa. So where you come in, you talk your shit, you let out all your feelings, and we just have good vibes, good conversations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the back of the hair salon, I'm gonna have like a little daycare. But my oldest kids, I'm gonna let them. Of course, they're gonna be on a payroll. The
Mm-hmm.
daycare in the room is gonna have a bunch of snacks, juices, everything a kid will want to not intervene or interrupt with their mom during they hair spa time. Feel me?
Right.
And I'm not gonna get a kitchen put in, but I want to have another spot to where cause I cook a lot. I
Mhm.
don't know how to cook small batches or nothing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Every day I pull up, I bring trays of food, and the food be on them little burner things. I forgot what they call. Food be on the little burner things. Then on this side, on the other side, you got your mimosas, you got your margaritas. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Motherfucking
something dope.
Espinal, Casamigos, Henny. Drink, sip, have fun. And when you go home,
Mhm.
after you leave Tizzle Spa, you ain't gonna need to go out. Cause you done spoke your piece. You know what I'm saying? You done spoke your piece. You done
Right.
had you a couple drinks. You done had you some food. And you know what
This
made me
what
come
you
up with
need
the
to do.
idea?
What?
Cause, like I said, everybody was telling me this was all three ideas that everybody was saying, giving me. Oh, get a food truck. One person. Oh, start back doing hair. Next person. Oh, babysit. I said, boom. Why not put it all together?
Right. And that's conveniency, that's entertainment, that's like you said, mental therapy, all that. Yeah, you could and you could do it. And right now it's the
Yes,
market
honey,
for
I
that
do
type
hair
of shit.
extensions.
Right. And you
But
do hair,
see,
I see you do hair good too.
yeah, I see. I don't do the weaving and the wigs. That's my next thing.
You do the
Um,
braids.
yes, my
Right.
specialty is braiding. I box braid, I cornrow, all of that. But as far as the trimming and the motherfucking wigs, now I could do the meeks for the wig.
Right. Right.
But that's my
What
next
a,
go to because me, I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. I feel like in my heart, like I could body the shit out of of a wig because I watch how to
you
do it so much.
can. Yeah. That ain't nothing. And that's what's in demand right now. You can even have an overnight drop off with where the girl she drop off her hair overnight. You know what I'm saying? And she come pick her wig up in the morning. It's or even the braids. Cause it's natural right now. Girls want braids.
Right,
People are into
right. And let me
nice.
tell you, I was gonna
Mhm.
have it to where I can get because you know you could go places and you could get the hair in bulk. So
Right.
I was gonna do that to where you just come get your hair done. You ain't gotta bring the hair now unless
Mhm.
you want a special type of hair. That's different. You bring the hair, whatever the case may be. But girl, I'm on to something. I'm telling you.
Yes. What about the twist? You know how to twist dreads and all of that stuff? Cause that's in high demand too.
Though you know what's crazy? My oldest son, he just got his shit is locked. He got dreads in his hair now and it's locked. And I have been looking at how they retwist or whatever. I got different
Um,
methods when they use it with the comb, and then I got the method when they use it
mhm.
with hands. But all my kids' hair is like oh my god, like literally down their fucking backs.
I seen your daughter's hair. Yo, that's a whole day process just drying that type of hair.
Girl,
That's not real.
oh
I
my fucking
yes.
god,
I
do you hear me?
know. Mm,
Yo, washing and blow drying my 11-year-old hair is like you gotta prepare 4 days before that to do it.
right. No, seriously, John. John
What's
laughing, girl.
what's
He be listening
evidence?
to your live laughing the whole time. Let me put
Nah,
yeah.
John, I'm for real, John. Like, yo, my daughter hair is crazy. Her hair is so, mind you, both of my daughters' hair is down their back, but my 10-year-old, her hair is thin, so it's
Hmm.
easy. Like once I part it and I'm parting it and I'm doing the style, quick. My 11-year-old, not happening.
That's big hair.
That's out of this,
Yeah.
yo, fucking crazy. And you know what's crazy? Artists gave me my first daughter. Like I used to cry when I found out I was pregnant. I didn't even want to know what I was having because I just felt like I'm like, no, it's another girl, and I'm gonna fucking break down. Girl, we went. Girl, the what's they called? The ones that do the sonogram, bitch. I'm fucked up. Long story short,
Hmm.
her artist started like fucking with me, like, oh God, I'm sorry, it's a boy. I'm like, what? Another fucking boy, mind you. I had already had four.
You had the same doctor?
No,
Okay.
I had the same doctor to the in the hospital where I was giving birth at, but not the sonogram because it was in the same clinic, but
Different. Okay. Technicians. Okay.
right. So, girl, I'm just laying there. And I'm like another fucking boy. I know it. Fuck. But I'm paying attention to body language, right? So next thing
Mm-hmm.
you know, they like it's a girl. No, artist was telling the lady, he was like, I know I planned this to, act like, it was a boy, but I can't see it like that. And they was like, it's a girl. And when I tell you, I cried in that sonogram room. I cried and I cried and I cried and I fucking cried. Because I
Wow.
thought I would never have a girl. And it took artists to give me my girl.
Wow.
But what I will say is kids are definitely blessings. Because the way I was, let me tell you something. I was a fucking whole gang member, everything. I was one of the in the East, I was one of the most popping hustlers there fucking was. But
Really, said?
yes, I swear to you, I
Look
was
at shit.
outside.
Okay.
I was outside. You get what I'm saying? And yo, that's why I be telling my oldest, listen, nothing you doing right now excites me. 'Cause I've done it probably even better.
And what part of the Bronx you from again? Like around like
Like Weeks Avenue, Fordham Road,
okay.
um, Davison,
Right.
East Tremont,
Okay.
um, Burnside, and all of that. The four
Okay.
line, basically.
Base. Okay.
But I didn't live my whole life in the Bronx. That's why I tell people I'm from Brooklyn because I left the Bronx. See, my sister and my brother grew up. They was in that area longer than me. My mom left the Bronx when I was like probably 3, 4, and I've been in we've been living in Brooklyn ever since.
Mm.
So that's why I tell people I was raised in Brooklyn.
Right.
But you change your ways. You. That's why I say, yo, a lot of people, a lot of females I see, they went through some trauma in their life, and that's all they know.
Right.
And I hate it for them because it's like, no, at some point you grow your own mental, and you learn
That's
to know within yourself what's right and what's wrong.
Mhm.
So when I see people say, "Oh, I'm like this because of this," at a certain point of your age, you can't blame nobody else but yourself.
That's true. Yeah. I was a badass student and listened, thought
Good
I
night,
was
Sonny.
grown. Yeah.
No, real shit. Me too. Yo, Jayla, I was in gangs. I was fucking bitches up. I was fucking niggas up. I was outside.
Right.
And that's why I say kids are blessings because my firstborn changed me.
Yeah.
Dropped my flag and everything. Like y'all feel how y'all want to feel. They was like, oh, well, you gotta get in that box. I'm like, I already know that. And I threw my
Mm.
shit up and I did what the fuck I had to do. And I kindly was like, I love y'all bitches and walked the fuck away.
Say this is content. You hear me? When we have these little young girls, we get them on the show, and now they wouldn't even believe your story. You
Yeah.
understand? This is the shit that counts right here.
Yeah,
This
from
is
what they see
content,
because
right?
you absolutely right because they look at you and it's like, oh, bitch, you ain't do what I used to do. Bitch, I did more than what you're doing now. Cause see, right
Right.
now, let me tell you something. I grew up in an era to where it may sound bad, but like I said, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me. I grew up in an era where if a nigga ain't have shit, you couldn't fuck with him.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's so real, Jayla. Let me tell you something. I used to lie. I had a son and all that, but I used to lie and be like, nah, I'm still a virgin.
Hmm.
and see these new era females, they don't know how to do that. Yo,
They
Jay,
don't even know.
they don't
Hmm.
even know. Yo, Jayla, I was like, I'm a virgin. You ain't getting none of this.
Right. They
No,
using their
no.
body. Your body is your temple. What?
Seriously,
Listen.
not even knowing that I had a kid.
Right.
But if I know you're not finna be my man, I'm not finna try to make you my man. I'm a virgin.
Right.
So you gotta run that bread to even chill with me.
Right. Cause you gonna do whatever it takes anyway, right? Right.
You
But
feel
these
me?
girls don't even know. Right. They put it out there. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you my goods. What are you gonna give me?
Right,
That's the big. That's
right,
totally backwards.
right. And then
And
you got
and
and then
mm,
that's a fact. And then you had the females that used to want to always fuck the butt man because the butt man had the weed. And bitch, we gotta get high. Like what? Like where's your morals? You
the
know what I'm
butt
saying?
man, girl.
Yes, girl. Back in the days,
Look at John
plenty of bitches
laughing.
wanted to
Yo,
fuck
them
the butt man.
times out. I told you, bitch, you putting on right now. My baby, yo, that's good. Good for you. Go ahead, sis.
Real shit. I say, bitch, you fucking the butt man, and you only came, you left out that nigga crib with a nickel or a dime. You
Girl.
got life fucked up all the way. No, well, he did get me a sandwich. Bitch, what?
Mm.
A hero? Bitch, at that time, we was younger. Heroes was like 250.
$3.50. $3. Uh-huh. Bitch, you might have got a can of soda with that,
And the
but you
free
know what
soda. Hello.
right. Okay. You know what my best friend always say her quote is? It's not the pussy that costs, it's everything else that costs.
It
And
is.
that's a
And
fact.
and let me tell you one thing, a lot of females don't know is when you dealing with somebody and you know you don't you're not trying to love them, you're not trying to make them your nigga or be in no type of relationship with them. That's when you get into their motherfucking mental.
Come on, Tay. This is bitch. Let me
You
find
get
out you girl
you get in a motherfucking mental. You will get any motherfucking thing from them and don't even gotta drop your motherfucking drawers.
at all. Pussy started wars, young ladies. You understand that?
That's a fact.
Your body
But
is
when
your
a man
temple.
knows that the pussy is worth it and you got his mental and you making that motherfucker think he gotta do any and everything to get it, he gonna do any and everything to get it. But when a nigga know you gonna drop them drawers when he want it, bitch, you ain't getting shit.
Right. He done got your whole spirit, your soul. He snatched your soul, sis.
He
He
done
don't want nothing
snatched your
else from
soul
you.
in your pussy, bitch.
Right. I'm sorry to say. And no, we not promoting prostitution on here. Any young girl, I would tell her to be about her and save her money. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about y'all women who out here, um, the giving away y'all soul. Y'all talking about the Illuminati. Them niggas is the Illuminati that y'all dealing with. You understand? Yeah.
I've seen so much in my motherfucking life, Jayla. Let me tell you something. I was a young girl. My mother started dating this guy. God bless his
Mm-hmm.
dad. His name was Little Joe. His
Hmm.
daughter was a prostitute. But I'm young. I didn't know about none of that. I didn't care to
Right.
know. But I knew. You get me? If it makes sense.
Hmm. Right.
This bitch used to cover the house, talking about all this money she made,
Hmm.
and this and the third. And I'm a fucking young girl. But my mother
Hmm.
always made sure before I walked out that motherfucking house, she put money in my motherfucking pocket. And I used to put that shit right in my sneaker box and walk the fuck outside and go to school. And this bitch used to always ask me for money. And
Who
in
the
my head, I'm like,
prostitute one?
yes, bitch. And in my head, I'm
How
like, how
old
is
was
it that
your
she's
mom?
always asking me, my mother, or my sister for a couple of dollars?
Oh, girl.
And you go out every night selling pussy. I watch you get in the shower, throwing the most hoochiest shit you got. Sometimes walk out in a motherfucking thong and a bra, and you come home and you act,
Not a thong and a bra, girl.
bitch, a thong and a motherfucking bra, walking up and down Pennsylvania motherfucking Avenue. And this man used to beat
Really?
her motherfucking ass
Mm.
and take all her money.
Oh wow.
Every
So she was being
motherfucking dime.
trafficked basically. She was
Every
being trafficked.
motherfucking
Yeah.
dime. But you know what was so crazy? She was his main bitch. She was his top bitch.
You fucking right. She was
But
his main bitch. She ain't have to give him nothing. And
but
he was, yeah.
but she was the one that he violated the most. She was the
Mm.
one who barely seen fucking money. That bitch probably was able to go get her another thong, another thong,
I'm fucking
another
with you.
fucking bustier, a sandwich, a Coca Cola, and a couple of Lucy's, bitch. It's no way.
Mm.
It's no way this nigga done did damage to her. Like when I say damage, it was to the point where I was so disgusted within her as a woman. It was like I got no respect for you, bitch. I will beat you the fuck up, type shit.
Mm. So you didn't feel sorry for her.
I
You
did,
actually was angry.
at first I
Hmm.
did because I didn't understand it. I didn't
Mm.
understand it because
Right.
here I am. I'm fucking here I am. I'm fucking 16 years old, right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I understood it. But I got my mother and my sister in my ear, like, bitch, you better not be playing around with these motherfucking stupid ass, dirty, broke ass motherfuckers. This is what the shit that was planted into my head. So that's
Mm.
where I got the motive from, where telling motherfuckers I was a virgin and this, that, and the third, y'all can't get none of this, and whatever the case may be. And then I see this bitch just selling pussy, but ain't getting no money.
Ooh, that's interesting, girl. The
And
mind. Hmm.
one day I wake up, I'm in my motherfucking room, and you know you a teenager, you want to sleep comfortable. I'm in my bra and my panties. I jump up like, oh shit, I'm late for school. Who the fuck was sitting in my motherfucking room with a chair? Motherfucker done took my motherfucking chair from the table, brung that shit in my motherfucking room. Her motherfucking pimp.
Really?
Bitch, I swear to God. And I jumps up. I jump up. I jump up on my bed. I got my panties in my bra, and I look. Boom, right there. Now I grab my cover. I wrap myself up with like, what, what the fuck is you doing in my room? Why are you in my fucking room? Bitch, my mother and my sister came in and they went postal in that motherfucker, and all he was doing was just giggling, and just walked the fuck out. Right now, the same exact fucking day that man, I wound up because I told you I jumped up late for school.
Hmm.
I'm walking to school. I wound up in front of my building. So now you know when you late, no kids, no nothing is in front of the school.
Right.
He come out of the fucking Woodworth and he was like, "Yo, you so beautiful. I love you. You so
What?
beautiful. Look at you. Like, yo, I'll do anything for you." The nigga had the nerve to tell me if I'll give you $2,000 right now if you come with me to a hotel. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sit there and look into your eyes. Bitch, I got so fucking scared. I had this security guard at my school named Jeff. Loved him to death. That nigga Jeff came out, running out
Mm-mm.
that school door so motherfucking fast. You alright?
So Mr.
Get the
Jeff.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Every day this man would stalk me. Every fucking day. And then one day I got so fucking fed up, bitch. I pulled out a motherfucking blade. I said, I swear to God, if you come around me again, I will slit your motherfucking throat. Cause that was
That's
easy for me.
crazy.
Remember, I told you I was a gang member. That was easy for me. But you willing to give me all of this money, but your bitch is asking your hoe is asking me for money. She's sleeping on my living room motherfucking floor.
Girl, he probably wouldn't have even gave you that much. That's what he probably told the girl that was sleeping on the floor the first time. That he would give her two and
No,
imagine
bitch. She at this time she was like 26, and she was
mm-mm.
with him since she was the age of 15. He was her high school love. They
and
were
he
high
pimping
school
her.
lovers. And one day, I don't know what the fuck happened, but she was asleep, and my mother was my mother was drinking. She was fucked up.
Hmm.
Her man got into an argument, whatever. She went in the living room, and my mother, she got a heart of gold. So her boyfriend's daughter, who is a prostitute, she would sleep on the couch.
Right.
So instead of my mother waking her up, telling her, to get up, bitch, go lay down with your father or get on the floor. My mother just made her a nice little thing. Or she could have came in my room, but she was drunk. She didn't give a fuck. She just wanted to get away from her man without leaving the house.
Hmm.
And my mother laying on the floor. This bitch laying on the couch in a dining room though. Girl, Jayla, I hear boom, boom. I jump up,
Hmm.
a little gap. I ain't hear nothing, but I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I hear boom again. I jump up, girl. This motherfucker done kicked in my motherfucking door.
Who the pimp?
The pimp. He kicked in my motherfucking door, I guess because she didn't work that night. She didn't want to work that night because he had just violated her. He had just took her up. I don't know if you heard, but in Brooklyn, it's these projects. You got some projects called Tilden, Van Dyke,
I know
Langston
about.
Hughes, and Brownsville houses.
Hmm.
I think it was Van Dyke or Tilden. It was one of them. He took her up on that fucking roof and shoved a fucking, I think it was either a broomstick or a mop stick up her vagina
Wow.
in front of
Wow.
his man's. Violated. So she was hurting. She didn't want to work. Why would you even, you know what you just did to her? And
How
you,
could she work?
my
Oh,
point.
my-
So he's used to her because my mother never would let her sleep on the couch. But because of what she went through, you know what I'm saying? That the night before, my mother allowed her to sleep on the couch. This motherfucker kicked in my motherfucking door. My mother on the floor. He thinking it's her because my mother's covered up, like the covers all over her. He thinking it's her. This nigga run in and start pouncing on my mother.
really?
Thinking it's her, Jayla. And Lord Jesus, I tell you one thing, my mother wasn't nothing to fuck with. My mother jumped the fuck up like, nigga, is you fucking stupid? Fucking that nigga up. Here I come. I runs out my room. My mother fucking that nigga up, right? One thing about
Mm.
him, he had much respect for my mother. I would never lie to you. And that man never disrespected my mother, nothing. Once he
Mm.
realized it was my mom and not the slut, he was like, oh shit, mom. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm hearing I come running out. I got boy shorts on and a fucking sports bra. Soon as I run out, I get grabbed up. Grabbed up from the neck. Nigga got me in a chokehold. I don't know who this nigga is. He got me in a motherfucking chokehold, bitch.
Who the pimp?
No, he
Or
wasn't
somebody
alone. The same nigga that he had with him when he shoved that motherfucking broomstick or whatever it was up my so-called stepsister vagina. Nigga got me in a chokehold, so now I'm fighting. Get the fuck off me. I'm elbowing a nigga. I'm kicking a nigga. Next thing you know, I hear clink, 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 clink. Nigga got me in a chokehold still with the gun in my motherfucking head, bitch. I'm a teenager, but I'm also in the streets. Feel me? I'm a gang member. My mother don't know.
that don't mean that you should have went through that or that was
No, no, no,
warranted.
listen.
Who the fuck was these niggas that was kicking in doors and hitting women
Right,
and harassing women?
right, right. So,
They like bullies in the neighborhood. When I say that, you know how like how Wesley Snipes played in New Jack City, how he just kind of had shit under control where the people
Right,
didn't want it. It was
right.
one of those situations.
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
okay, so the dude grabbed me up because I came out swinging.
Mhm.
Fuck off my
Mhm.
mother, this, that, and the third. And the nigga just got me a whoop chokehold. I'm fighting him, kicking the nigga. But you know how you, nigga got you in a chokehold, so you kicking back because that's all you could do. And I'm elbowing, I'm just swinging my elbows. Get the fuck off me. So when he put the gun out on me or whatever, at that time I wasn't no scary kid, but I
Right.
was. It was weird. I don't know how to put it.
I
So
was
now,
always scary, Tay. I'm still
so
scary.
now I'm scary now for certain things. My kids is my
Not to fight, but I'm just scared. You know, you just always you want to live. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
fact. So
Mm-hmm.
I get away from the nigga because the pimp turned around and he like, yo, what the fuck is you doing, niggas? You stupid bitch! Smacked the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do no fucking shit. Don't you ever pull a gun out on her again. The fuck is wrong with you? So in the midst of him going at it with that nigga that yoked me up, I ran down. I ran out my door. I ran downstairs. I go to my neighbor crib, which was my best friend. She was at her mom. Banging the door, banging the door. It's like 3, 4 in the morning. Nobody coming to the door. I'm like, oh my fucking God, right? So now I hear
Mm-hmm.
my stepsister screaming, and I hear her, yo, this nigga was dragging her down the steps from her foot. So each step, I had like 20 steps to go up to my apartment. So each step, her head is just hit, everything is just hit. You just hear
Banging
boom,
every
boom,
step.
boom, boom, boom.
Mm-mm-mm.
So my best friend, her mom, they was taking too long to open the door. So good thing it was like a little cut
Mm-hmm.
where the basement was. So when I heard them getting closer, I slid through the basement doors and I'm standing there and I'm just like, oh my God, please. I pray they don't find me here or whatever. Soon as I know it, the door just opened. They was like, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. I ran in there. The nigga, we looking through the peephole. The nigga he went by the motherfucking basement looking for me. Still to this day, I think they were gonna kidnap me. And we go
Mm.
run to the window. This nigga threw the bitch. He ain't even open the door, throw the bitch in the car. This nigga threw the bitch through the car window.
Let me tell you something. You was covered, honey. Them folks wanted you. That man wanted you, and he was going to use that after you rejected him. He was going to use that girl to get you. And I just thank God that God protected you through that. And I'm sorry that you went through that, Tay. You know, we got a
Yo,
lot of
it was
drama,
crazy. That's why I tell
trauma.
people you never know what somebody's been through in their life. You
That's
never
right.
know what somebody is going through at the moment. And that's why sometimes when I'm up here and I see everybody just bashing one another, that shit is
Mm-mm.
annoying because only if y'all niggas knew, if we all came together as one, we would be so powerful in this internet shit. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we
We would be
are.
so fucking powerful. You'll be surprised of how quick you could change other people's mentals. To me, you're never too old. You're never too old and you're never too grown to learn something different.
That's right. Yeah,
You get
yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
So sometimes
yeah.
that shit becomes bothering because it's like, damn, like this is the only type of entertainment. Like,
Right. That
make
shit ain't
motherfucking
entertainment.
sense. Yo, I remember when artists, when he first started going live,
Hmm.
dancing and playing music, I just was like, babe, what is you doing? Nobody want to see that. And you know what? He didn't give a fuck. And then when I would look at
Hmm.
his chat, he would have a good amount of people jamming with him.
Right.
And I said,
You-
see, you know
mhm.
what? That's why it's always good for you to have your own mental and not give a fuck. Do
That's
what you
right.
do, and the people that fuck with you gonna fuck with you.
And people are envious of that. People are envious that you have people who love and enjoy themselves and they don't care. They are who they are. That's why on my IG, sometimes I don't put my wig on. I got my meeks on because I want women and everybody to understand that. Yo, it's so be yourself. It's okay. It feels good. It feels
Yo,
good to
it
be
feels so
yourself.
fucking good, Jada. Let me tell you something. My
Yeah.
friend, a lot of time, my friends, yo, one day I was having something. I'm always late, bitch. I'm gonna be late to my own funeral.
Me
I was
too.
having something. It was the 4th of July, as a matter of fact. Me and my friends decided to do something. I think no, it wasn't the 4th of July. I'm lying. It was something to the point where we had a fucking cookout. I forgot what holiday it was. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm always late because I'm always the one to do all the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So what up, bro? What up, little bro? So my homegirl, she's like, bitch, fuck out of here. I'm like, cause I had did my meeks, right? And I'm like, all right, y'all hold it down out here. There was mad people here. I'm like, let me just run and go do my motherfucker, put a wig on. My homegirl was like, bitch, this is your shit, bitch. You fucking beautiful. You look good. You ain't even, if you don't want to put your wig on, you ain't got to put your wig on. I was like, nah, I want to put my wig on because, you know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put my
Mm-hmm.
wig on. And they was like, listen, we going to help you then. But at the same time, if you don't need that shit.
Right.
Like, you don't need that shit. They was like, look at you. You fucking beautiful with the motherfucking meeks. If you feel
Yeah.
comfortable in them shits, nigga, we riding.
Right. And I pay attention to people's hearts now. I don't give a fuck about what you look. The devil is pretty. The devil smell good, feel good. Fuck that. I want to know
And his
how
talk
pretty
is
your heart
amazing.
is. Huh?
Thanks, Trill. Same to you, hon. Yeah, and and like I told my husband, I told artists, I said, babe, you think I give a fuck how anybody feel about me? These are motherfuckers that don't know me in real life. Yo, when
Nothing
Velo
about
came here,
you.
when Velo came to my crib, first of all, it was a shock because I didn't know that they were gonna pop up at my establishment, right?
Right.
So, yo, it was so crazy because I'm doing a catering, right?
Mm,
I'm doing a catering for a lady. I just took
mm,
her catering payment, just gave her receipt, everything. I'm
mm.
talking to the lady like, okay, we'll see you Saturday. Make sure you bring this your slip and da 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 da. I see artists pop up because he always come to my job, so that's normal.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey babe, and then I see another one just come in. He still did like, so you don't know who the fuck I am, but I'm not paying that no mind because I'm used to my store being packed. So I turn and I look, it's Velo. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, oh my God, Velo, what up, my boy? So, they was like, we're gonna let you do your thing. We see you, you kind of busy. We're gonna let you do your thing or whatever the case may be. Boom. They leave. And when I came home, Velo was still here. And we was
Mhm.
vibing. Yo, Velo could tell you, I'm not one of them bitches. I'm not like I was in a whole different area from them. Like we was in the same area, but I was in a whole different area. I was like more in the dining room part, just sitting in my chair, dolo, letting them do
Right.
them. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Let
woman
everything
should.
be done.
Just letting them do them.
You could tell Velo was very comfortable. He felt welcome. He was happy. He kind of let loose. Like I was,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
He was very comfortable, and I will say this.
Hmm.
The same way he is up here is the same way he was here. It was no motherfucking different. But I kind of felt bad though because I got Velo fucked up.
That's what it's about. As long as he went home safe, that's all it's about.
Yo, I got
Velo
Velo
have fun
fucked
talking
up.
shit.
Yo, Velo
Yeah.
was in here lit, and then I was like, you know what? I had just had a long day of fucking work. I'm not cooking. I'm sitting here like I'm sitting in the chair, like when you get home from work, and you sit down, you like I know I gotta cook, but oh my god, bitch, I was sitting there like nah, I can't do this, and I just ordered food. And we was vibing. We all sat at the table. Me, Velo, and artist was at the table eating our food, just vibing, just fucking chilling. And when I tell you, fucking Velo is a vibe, he's mad fucking cool. It
Right.
was all fucking love. You know what I'm saying? It was all fucking love, son. And I used to tell artists like, ain't nobody coming here.
From YouTube, right? Nah, Velo
Right.
was valid.
Cause you never fucking know. But it was something about Velo when he told me
Velo was
that
valid.
he was
Yeah,
coming to the crib. I was like, I'm with it.
yeah.
And it's just certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's
Of
just certain
course.
people.
You don't want everybody, them spirits in your household and all that. But
It's
listen, sis, I
exactly.
have to get off this live. Like my man, not that I have to, but John is home, girl. Um,
Yeah,
and I just
yo, sis, I didn't even know it was this motherfucking late.
you gotta work tomorrow. You might as well
Right.
get in the motherfucking shower, eat and get in the shower. No, I'm just
Right.
messing.
Oh, you heard me. I already fucked my steak up. The
Right.
shower, that shit gonna put me right out. And then I'm gonna wake up at 8 and jump right back in the shower. I have to get in the shower right before I walk out the door. All
Before
the
I go
days
to work,
extra.
me too.
I have
Yes,
to.
it
I can take a
refreshes
shower
you.
tonight. Yes, it wakes you up and makes you
Yeah.
know that it's a new day and everything. So I want to say salute to you, Queen. Salute to everybody that pulled up.
Salute to you,
They were
Sizzle.
dropping because it was kind of long and it's late. But
Yes, but this was a great live. Continue. We want both continue to support one another and let the
hell
people
yeah,
know it's good to support your people.
that's a fact, and it's good to be positive.
That's right. We ain't curse
Positive
nobody out.
behavior.
We ain't talk about nobody on this shit. None of that. And it was a great live.
That's a fact, and it's going to get greater. So I
That's
want
right.
to say salute to you, Queen. Once again, I want to let you know, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You did it.
Yes, thank you, girl. Finally. And you have a great night. We gonna connect tomorrow and see what's going on. Fuck it, we you do another show tomorrow.
Yeah, I get off early tomorrow. If you want, we could
Yep.
do a show on your platform, and then we could do a show on my platform. If you decide to go live tomorrow, just
Hmm.
text me and let me know what time you want to go
Of
live, and then we
course.
can establish what time I'm gonna go live because I get off at 5 tomorrow. Thank God.
Okay.
My
And we
weekends is
gonna
early.
connect with each other about content too. Like just put, what we gonna have our next lives about. Also the audience, if y'all wanna know or talk about something, I'm cool with that. But
Right.
for sure, Hazel,
That's
yeah.
why I tell everybody I need to know how you feel in the chat. I need to know. Y'all got questions? Bring it up. You want to talk? Let's talk. We here.
And one
So
thing about you, you willing to talk about anything you don't mind, and I appreciate that. You make people feel comfortable like that. You know what I'm saying?
that's how it's supposed to be, Queen.
Yeah.
That's why I said we gonna go somewhere and maybe going slow right now. But we
And
got time. We got time, Queen, and we gonna do what we
plenty
gotta
of
do,
time.
and we gonna make sure we keep it as positive as we could. But if we gotta,
Oh
if we
yeah,
gotta
that'll
do what we
happen. We
gotta
ain't
do,
gonna
we
say
gonna
that.
hold it the fuck down. That's not my goal. But listen, sometimes you
But
gotta
it
check
can happen,
motherfuckers,
right?
right?
Yeah.
So I want to say salute to you, Queen. Salute for
Salute,
pulling up.
Queen.
Salute for still being here, riding at 3 in the motherfucking morning.
Good morning. That's right. Salute to prosperity. Like I said, all my bitches, we gonna all walk in the door at the same time.
That's a
And that
fact.
remains the same.
That's a
You
fact.
support one another, love thy neighbor. But you have a great night, Queen. Blessings to the Morrisons. You stay blessed and
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you, Sunny, everybody that pulled up. Girl, you held it down at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you something. When we think of this, we gotta look at it from different aspects. Like, not so much how many subscribers you got or how many people you have in your chat, but how long can you hold alive?
Right.
Everybody can't hold alive like that long.
Or how long could you hold a good conversation?
The station, that
You know what
part,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Even when you see your views dropping. At first that was an issue for me. I used to get nervous and I used to say, fuck it, I'ma just end this live, but no, I'm not doing that. We vibing.
Queen, I ain't got nobody. I talk to my motherfucking self anyway, so me talking to myself in my own life would be perfectly fine with me.
Hello. 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 That's why I said eventually they'll come in, eventually, lives of videos get viewed even when it's over.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? You still get views. So, it's like even if nobody is viewing it at the moment, they're gonna view it.
They
Period.
gonna be,
Especially
and
if they
people,
fuck with you. And if they don't view it, then they don't view it. But we gonna do what we do. That's just period. As
Right.
women, we need women in this sector that's on a positive note, and that's not worrying about the next bitch, but we
That's a
still
fact.
want the next female. You get what I'm saying?
That's a
Or the
fact.
next male. It's not just about women. It's about men
Men
and
too.
females. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We saluting everybody.
That's
But
right.
tell John I said have a great night. Y'all both have a great night. Don't get too
Okay.
messy.
He said good night, Sizzle. Okay. Have a good night,
Good
sweetheart.
night.
Blessings.
God bless
Later.
the both of you guys.
God bless. Thank you
And,
for having me on your platform too,
of course, girl,
sweetheart.
anytime. I love when you up here with me, girl.
No
We
worries.
vibe
Thank
out.
you.
That's what we do. We vibe out.
That's right. Each one teach one. Love you, sis.
Love you too, baby. All right, y'all. So I'm ending this live. Thank you for the three that's here. I don't know who y'all are because y'all didn't comment. But I just want to say salute to everybody. Salute to Sunny. Salute to Uncle Ralph. Of course, Queen Jayla. Empress pulled up for a little minute. I didn't see her, but salute to her. Who else? Chopper pulled in for a little minute. Beaver Valley. No, I think it was Andrew. My fault. Andrew pulled up. Let me see who else. I said Uncle Ralph. I said Sonny. I said Andrew. Oh, salute to my boy Big Cat. My boy Big Cat came pulled up on a platform. Salute to him. I don't want to miss nobody, but it's looking like that's all it was. My little bro Trill TV, he pulled up at the end, but that's still love. He showed love. He wrote in the chat. So yeah, salute to all of y'all. Salute, 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 salute. I know I don't go live as often, but I'm gonna start doing so. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do my best to get better, and I want y'all to always know whenever y'all pull up on my platform, y'all can. It's no judging over here. It's no judging over here. You going through something, you want to talk about it. We all going to talk about it, or just a content. You got content you want to speak on. We here. We gonna do what we do. We gonna hold it down. So it's 3:10 in the morning. It's a wrap. Sizzle gotta work. I fucking lost track of time. I didn't know it was this late. But salute to you guys. Love is love. Holla at me.